Hi everyone, welcome to Homeschool Autism Life. My name is Jamie, and today I just figured that I would share a little bit about those days. You know those days that I'm talking about, those days where you get up late because it was a late night and everything seems to go wrong. Like everything, every single thing. So when I got up this morning, I moved a blanket and found a cup, a big cup filled with detergent. My son had found a cup and had found, not washer detergent, but hair shampoo. And he has a real fascination with flushing our soap down the toilet and watching it swirl and bubble all the way down. And so we have a lock on our thing. But I moved this blanket and dumped a bunch of it all over my clean laundry that I had done. And then I go around the corner and I'm like smelling something warm and I'm like, what is going on? And my daughter, who's 11, so she's at that age where she wants to do things herself, she left the kettle on the stove and had like completely evaporated the water inside of it. And so our fire alarm went off. There wasn't any smoke. I had caught it in time, but it sends alert to my husband's phone, and so I had to tell my husband everything was okay and we weren't dying. And he was all upset because he was like, well, does she understand how dangerous that was? And I'm like, yes, it's all good. And so then I was trying to really reset from that point forward. I had spent so much time cleaning up the mess that was made that by the time I finally got to it, to doing schoolwork and feeding everybody and whatever, it was just like, it was 10:30. It was silly. And the other part of it was my youngest daughter has been having difficulty with her morning routine. If you remember, I said it's working really, really well, and I'll let you know if it's not. Well, it hasn't been for the last 2 weeks, and I've been really asking her for help to get the routine done so that her morning binder done so that I have time to take care of Darian and to teach him and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's been one of those days, and I took her till about 12 to do her morning binder, which just focus wise, she was focusing on everything else. And I had to continually remind her and stuff. And so it was just really, really frustrating to the point where you're praying and asking Jesus to give you patience and strength to know how to handle this situation or respond to this situation in a Christ-like manner. And so by the time it was all said and done, both girls, when I finally was able to start school, it was really, really late, like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was just done. And so one of the things that I have found to help in those situations, it doesn't happen a lot, but when it does, where I keep moving you around to hold my hand up, I haven't had it all the time. But when I do, I have a little tip for you because I do feel better after having done this. So I find something that's been on my list to do for forever. One of those little things. So for me, it was our dog had ripped a hole in her bed, and I have had it on my mind to sew it, to clean and wash her bed and all of that kind of stuff. And it's such a small thing, but it's not something that I have on any to-do list other than to do. But it's not on my weekly or monthly chore list. And it's just something that I needed to get done. And I've got it done. And I feel like if that's the only thing that I do today, then that's a good thing. My girl's still doing schoolwork. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They are still doing schoolwork. And what I've done is I go, you guys, you're responsible to get this schoolwork done. We will do it until supper time if we need to. And then I walk away. And I get that one random thing that I have been meaning to do, to get done, and I do it. I get it done. And then if I walk by and I see them not paying attention, I'm like, okay, guys, you know what you're supposed to be doing. And I keep walking and keep doing my job. So while today has been a complete and total cliche Monday, I am feeling a little bit better about the day because I have randomly managed to do that one job that has been on my list to do for forever. So while it hasn't been a stellar day as far as getting things done and accomplished, I did one thing that I don't have to think about anymore, and that has made the day worthwhile. I hope that this helps you. I hope that this gives you a glimmer into just how everybody's life, even if they seem to have it put together, and I hope that's not what you get from any of my videos, but we all have days where our kids are driving us crazy. Um, you know, Not that I'm like raw so much as we could be done by now. We could be done. We could be done. That sort of crazy. There are things that we can do outside of other people and how they're influencing our day just to get one thing done. One thing. One thing. And it's amazing how that changes the outlook of your day. So may you be blessed. May you have a wonderful, wonderful week. And oh my goodness, I have like hair hanging everywhere. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day and week, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye, guys.